Hi, Ben here with Amtex Equipment with the all-new design of the Inferno 3047 Eruption belt drive. As you know, we've been in business of manufacturing truck mount for 17 years now. We built our first design of the truck mount in 1997, calling it Inferno. In past 17 years, this machine has truly become one of the most popular design of the machine of the truck mount that we have done, because of her durability, simplicity, performance, and of course the beauty of it. Now as time goes by, the beginning days, we used to develop this system in the direct drive. And as time went by, past few years, we switched to belt drive. And again, we brought back the direct drive into the market by designing it with a slide plate, because our main objective is to create a machine that's not only powerful and high performance, but also friendly when it comes to repairs and maintenance, because of her simplicity and of course the accessibility to a lot of parts that need to be serviced or monitored. Now some of the work that we have done in this latest design of the Inferno, starting from the front, the position of your gauges are in the same spot because there was no need for them to be repositioned, but we have added forklift pockets, one on each side, allowing any shop to be able to install this by simply using a forklift. Now as we come around the machine, you'll be able to see the position of the heat exchangers has dropped down compared to the 2 years ago design of the belt drive, which the position of your heat exchanger was up here. Now by doing that, it allows us an empty space for us to have all the areas where the technician needs to monitor, clean, or service to be very accessible. But at the same time, some of the areas, like your top filtration box housing, remain same because there's no need for them to be repositioned, because after all, they're serving the market great as where they are. In other words, as you know, the main purpose for the top filtration box was to keep your filters clean, so they don't need to be cleaned every few days. That means the unit can go a good 100 hours before cleaning those filters, because we're separating the area where the air moves versus where the recovered water enters. At the same time, by having top filtration house or exterior filtration housing, you're allowing the tank to get about 90% of her capacity filled with gray water before shutdown. Now as we come around, some of the other changes that we have done to this design, by repositioning the heat exchangers in a lower panel, it allows us to design the pump to be right next to the blower, much more accessible as far as services, repairs, and what have you. Now, by having the pump system next to the blower, hey, we're going to be running it off the blower shaft, but at the same time, we increase the number of the belt that drives the blower from 2 to 3, because the pressure pump on the top, it all depends what type of pressure you set. It does consume horsepower and torque. That's why having the blower driven by the engine with 2 belts would not be a wise idea. That's why a number 3 belt came in. That way we have enough tractions rotating the blower, which at the same time, with a pulley ratio that's being created, if we look inside, there's a size 3-inch diameter pulley on the blower, driving a size 6-inch on the pump, allowing the pump, if you notice on the top, to be driven less than the max speed that she's allowed to be run. Now, if we bring the camera around, you'll be able to see an extra space behind the triple pulley, which allows any kind of customization. Let's say adding another sheave or pulley here to drive a generator, which we recently put out a design of it, a customized design of it for one of our latest customers in a stack design. Now, at the same time, other features like a backup reservoir has been added, which is now all our units are equipped with this. The purpose of having a backup reservoir is to have always almost 2 quarts of water on a standby. That's in case if this unit is doing an operation in a property, house, or building with a low incoming water pressure. Now we have water on standby. That way you will not be starving the water, which is starving the pump for water, which causes a pressure loss, and of course not allowing the machine to run the way it's supposed to be. Now, if you go around the machine, this unit comes to you just like any other Inferno, is completely contained. I mean, everything is already set up, all the wirings, even your battery is already ready to go. So the only area that this system, just like the other unit, needs to be prepped before the installation is to disconnect the top section of the tank from the unit, and of course you bring the camera around, removing the two incoming gray water ports hoses from the tank, and of course removing three simple hoses. You'll be able to separate the tank and do the installation of the tank first, and of course after that positioning the machine in front and finish with your installation that you're going to be doing. Now, this video is a part of a series of video I'm doing, which our next video is going to be showing the machine in production as far as her heat, suctions, and what have you. So in this unit, like I said, after so many of these units have been sold in the market, we do learn a lot of new things every day. That way we'll be able to apply that to the next design to have the next finest Inferno that you might be experiencing as far as the operating of it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video short. That allows me to record the next video showing this new design of the Inferno 3047 Eruption in action. I want to thank you for your time, and I do look forward to see you in the next section of this video.